Thank you. Thank you. It's my silent piece.
Well, hey, there we go.
Can't hear
now
him
I
at
have
all.
sound. How's that? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Good. I'm an AT&T commercial. Anyways, hey everybody, we're here at Sandy Station. That's right, it's now called the Sandy Station. I like that a little bit better than Lumpy's, I think. I'm really enjoying the new name, the new look. They've rearranged the building a little bit. It's pretty cool. And we're here with A Lily Gray, one of my personal favorite bands from the Salt Lake area. I'm really stoked to be here with these guys. we've got one song so far. We've heard one, so you guys get at least a little bit of an idea of what these guys are. But I promise you, just from that one song, you have only heard one small piece of what these guys are. One of my favorite things about these guys is that they're style to style to style to style. It's not just they're not like just one genre. It's really cool. Anyways, that's a pretty sad description of I feel like that doesn't do them justice. But man, just believe me, these guys rock. These guys rock. They're so much fun to listen to. It never gets boring. Your ears will always be entertained. Soft rock? Oh, soft prog. Soft prog? That's a good way to describe it, I think. All right. So, what's the schedule here, Dennis? Are we going into another song? Do you want us to banter for a little while? We can do whatever you want. We're just up here having fun.
Yeah, let's move into the set of three.
Set of three.
And just want to remind the audience out there, we would love to hear from you guys. We're going to start taking your questions after this set of three, as well as we've got a couple of questions for the band. So you guys be ready.
Sweet. I'm going to get off stage and let you play.
Thank you. This next song is... Got it. This next song is called Gone Awake. Can we put more vocals in there, please? For these guys. I don't need it. Are we ready? Yes, Thank you. This next song is called Waiting Room. Does it sound okay out there? Sweet. Hi, people in the cameras. Thank you. That was waiting. This next song is off our first EP called The Fall. Shedding away the scent of this skin, these cobwebs, muscles and sin. How was I supposed to bear not even a bucket for your quarters to lend? And how was I supposed to repent? God or the Father, I feel you wrong to me. Well, I feel you wrong. So come in and be welcome. Let's begin to open up a thought. Even with falling off, still we reach the stop. 40 nights doesn't mean a thing. Thank you.
Here I am. I'm going to try not to fall over as I run back up to the stage. So I've been taking notes on my phone here because it's pretty amazing. I've been watching the screen on the main event page for this show, and you guys, I don't know if you're aware of this, but there are a lot of people watching online right now, and there are a lot of people. We're getting like, I don't know, it's got to be something like 15, 20 comments per minute coming through on the page. It's awesome. So we have a lot of questions coming in from the audience. That was actually one of them. Will you all take your? Never mind. Sorry.
I haven't shaved today.
Well, what about yesterday? Is it like recent enough that it's?
Some of us it takes a few days.
Cool, guys. Well, we've got some questions. I just want to jump right into some audience questions because we've got some fantastic questions that have come in here. First of all, the one that I really liked the most was I don't remember who it was that said this, and I apologize. Christine's probably going to yell at me here, but I can't hear Christine at the moment. But the question was, if each of you could only name one musician who influenced you the most, who would that musician be? And let's start with David.
Honestly, Maynard James Keenan.
Say that into the mic, man.
Maynard James Keenan.
The singer of Tool, for those of you guys who are not aware. Sweet. Let's go, Justin.
That's rough, but I'd have to say Ryan Martini, who some of you might know, is the bass player for Mudvayne. Since we're in the context of bass playing, then that's
Awesome. Okay, so we've got Tool, we've got Mudvayne. How about you, Ben?
I don't know. That's a difficult question. There's so many people I want to say. I'll say Keith Moon from The Who. Like, I wish I could be him, and I spent a lot of time trying to emulate him, but now I'm just happy to play like Ben. Thank you.
Keith Moon, that is a really, really cool influence to hear in this context of music, because this is so different from The Who. I mean, I find myself listening to Tommy all the time, all the way through, and going, man, Keith Moon is a brilliant drummer, but I don't picture the drums of Tommy working well with a Lily Gray, so it's really cool. No, it's really cool, though, because you count Keith Moon as your biggest influence, and yet you took influence from him, but you are not copying him. I think that's really cool. All right, Suni, your turn, man. Let's give you a mic.
I hate saying him because he's so amazing, and I'm not at all trying to be like him or anything, but Steve Vai was who I grew up loving. Yeah.
Sweet and simple right there, Steve Vai. And that's for those of you guys who don't know Steve Vai is a solo guitarist, really big in like late 80s all the way through the 90s and into the 2000s. He's very, very relevant, very big solo guitarist who's just out of this world, fantastic guitarist. Let me think here. So that pretty much sums it up as far as influences individually for each of you guys. But now let's talk about as a band, because your band sound is a bit different from the sound of each of your individual influences. So, and I want to leave this one up to David. Who would you say as a band your collective biggest influences?
Oh man. Honestly, like when the band was founded, Dead Letter Circus was a big like influence on all of us. Like we all got the album like when it came out, and we all went to the shows. So that off the top of my head would be
who's that by?
To go to. Dead Letter Circus. It's a Australian band.
Really? I don't know the name. And maybe there's probably somebody out
If you
there in the
haven't heard
web
of
world
them,
who's laughing
go
at me.
look them up.
Dead Letter Circus.
Yeah, they're
In
like
Australia, okay.
famous over there.
How would you describe their music?
Take like the band U2, the guitars.
Okay.
Like make the guitarist play. No offense to any U2 fans, play better. And then
Hey, there's some people who love the Edge in
then-
here, okay?
and then
Including
add
myself.
like I don't know, some like Tool and some probably Tool and U2. It's like
Tool and U2. Wow. Okay.
no offense to any Edge fans, like that guy's amazing. But
That's really cool. Okay, I think myself and probably many of the people out there in internet land are going to go check them out now. That's very cool. Okay,
Sure.
so we got Dead Letter Circus. Yes.
Split in the middle. We have 4 people. 2 people are they're pretty much their most favorite band is Tool is one of their biggest, like their idols, And the other two people, our biggest idols are Dream Theater, and I believe those two bands have like been very they're different, and yet like they were relevant in the same period, but to completely different audiences. Yeah.
That's a very good way to put it.
Sometimes we joke that we're Tool Theater. That's like that running joke we have at the
Theater. Dream Tool.
I, being the second Tool fan, balanced out so it's now a 50-50 split between Tool and Dream Theater. We joke about that quite a lot.
Songwriting's getting better.
That's right, and I forgot about that. See, I've been following Lily Gray around for a little while here in the Salt Lake area. I've known them for a year and a half, 2 years now, and when I oh well. That's true. That's Ben found my band Advent Horizon a while ago, and honestly, it was really funny because when you guys, when Lily Gray first contacted me, I got the impression that they were all like experienced, seasoned musicians in their 30s and 40s who were now starting like a prog metal band, and I was like, sweet, we got like some older, like middle-aged rocker fans, and then we meet them. And the first thing they say to us, to Advent Horizon, when they meet us is, whoa, we thought you guys were like middle-aged rockers. So it's cool. It's cool. I think you guys' music is well beyond your years. It's very cool. I want to do one more audience question really fast, and then let's go back into some more music from you guys. Okay. I just got to ask this one now because there's probably not going to be time for it later on. We need a simple answer, and if you want to go more in depth about the answer, you can. Just marital status for each of you guys.
Taken.
Single and loving it / looking. So if anybody's interested.
Yeah, we all know what that means. We all know what single and loving it means.
I'm married.
Nice. Well, mostly taken, guys, but one of them here, and honestly, arguably, I'd have to say this guy's the most attractive.
Thank you.
He's young and agile, as you can see.
Yeah, I could see that. Cool. All right, guys, I'm going to let you play some more music. I'm going to get off the stage. What are you playing next?
Oh, this next song is called Courage. It's not on any record yet. It's new. How could I Thank you.
Woohoo!
I believe this next song is Deal. Oh, okay.
Hey there, everybody. Thanks for coming out to my music hangout. You guys, that freaking band is awesome. You guys are blowing us away back here. Hey, come on the air, Nick. Tell us who you are. Come on, Kristen. Jump in.
Christine, your video is frozen. I'm Nick, and I'm from Dallas, Texas.
Yeah. Kristen.
Okay. Woohoo!
Woohoo!
I'm Kristen, and I'm in Phoenix, Arizona.
Yay. Thanks for coming out, guys. We had a couple others in here, too. We had Lance in here. We had Sudesh in here. And we have a ton of freaking people out in the audience. I want to bring up a couple comments really quick because we got to shout out our peeps here. We've got Trey. He said he's going to just start listening to this instead of the radio. We've got so many people out there. Rhonda Green, she says these guys are amazing. Kevin Butts, sounds good. Bob says it sounds like little chili pepperisk. Ray says the lead singer is great. We've got Mia Voss out there. We've got some requests for Freebird. And everybody's really, really loving this band. So, Riley, we'll let you guys get back to it. Uh-oh. Okay, it's just us then. We'll keep going. Joe Ray says we're getting tricky with those sticks. And Mia Voss is out there checking in for some live music, party people. Riley?
I'm here. Sorry, are you guys done?
We're done. Back to you.
All right, hang on just a second.
Okay, cool. We're still here. We're still waiting. Hope everybody's having fun.
I'm just like back and forth and down and up and everywhere. Anyways, so back here on the stage talking to Lily Gray again. Suni's off in the corner drinking his water. Come back, Suni. We need you. All right, I want to do a couple more audience questions, and then you guys have got 2 more songs for us, right? Okay. So there's a couple of good questions here. First of all, and I've been curious about this next one myself for quite some time now. Where on earth did you get the name of Lily Gray? Where'd that come from? Who wants to explain this one?
Super.
Talk in your mic, man.
It's kind of a secret. It's not really a secret. It's an old Utah myth. Just look it up. You'll find it.
Explain.
Google it. There's a dead lady with the name Lily Gray. It involves a dead lady and murder, and the murder police.
So if they Google a Lily Gray, the next thing after your band that comes up, of course, is
just Google Lily Gray.
Lily Gray.
Yeah, with an E.
Okay. Okay. Now, is there a reason behind adding the before?
It's the top of the alphabet, first thing you ever look up, so it's all. I'm just
Okay.
kidding.
True. Now, yeah, that's right. On everybody's iPod, you're the first band now.
It's the hashtag A.
It's too long for us to talk about it, but if you Google Lily Gray, Utah, it's like an urban legend. There's some truth to it, some legend to it, and yeah, we thought it's a cool name that represents Salt Lake City as well. But it's not about her. It's about
It's about like I don't know what.
Oh, yeah, I think a lot of people, we get a lot of weird questions about Lily Gray and the Lily Gray myth, and I think that kind of enigmatic nature of the Lily Gray myth kind of represents our sound a little bit. That it's putting the in front of it, where our sound is kind of like that myth and other urban legends that are not that are kind of misunderstood and not understood. So
Yeah, couldn't
it
have said
might be,
better. Okay.
you know, we don't ever think about it that deeply, but it could be. That's as I being the last one to join. That's but. No, we don't talk about that here. People will stop listening.
All right, so bottom line, go to Google Lily Gray, Utah. I'm going to do that myself as soon as I get home because I'm very curious about that. The other question is, and I think I've heard this story before, but all of these people have not. So tell us all how you met. The love story that we all need to hear.
Yeah, start with.
Oh, yeah, so Suni and I were in a band called Ember Eyes for a long time. In fact, yeah, when I joined Ember Eyes, I was like, oh my God, I love this guitar player. And Dave and Justin, yeah, I still love Suni. Anyway, I digress. Dave and Justin were in a band called Driven. Suni, after an Ember Eyes practice, I was like, this band Driven is doing a show. Do you want to go see them? And he's like, okay, I'll go see them. And then we went, and he's like, dude, I love the vocalist. And he said the bass player was a badass, too, which is cool, and that played later on, well later on. But so after that, I was like, it's Dave, he wants to start a side project. And Dave and I we actually went to high school together, but, like, we didn't really talk because he was, like, big, gnarly, like, football player, and I was, like, squirrely class clown guy. Yeah, and so he wanted to start a side project. I remember him telling me, we went to a birthday party. It was my birthday party, actually, and he was there, and he wrote down, "Oh, Lily Gray." And he was like, how's that for a band name? And I'm like, good, I don't get it. But anyway, so Suni, Dave, and I, we were going to meet and talk about starting a side project. But Suni kind of got sandbagged because I told Dave that we were going to jam, but I didn't tell Suni we were going to jam, and it wasn't, like, intentional that way, but it just kind of happened. So Dave grabs his mic, and Suni has to borrow the guitar that was just laying in the room. And then we just sat down. We're like, let's just play whatever comes. And then Dave's like, he starts saying the words to Whisper, and Suni and I just look at each other. We're like, okay. And then we play it. So that was the very first song we wrote, Whisper. You guys, we're not going to play it today, but you guys can look it up. Yep, that's the story.
Very recognizable song, too. Anybody who listens to Whisper, go find it on iTunes or wherever else you feel like finding it. Very memorizable song. Like, you'll hear it one time and you'll memorize it forevermore.
So we gotta say how. Yeah, I can finish. So Ben starts it, I'll finish it. So then they were playing with Dave, and they had a really awesome bass player named Bennett in the beginning. And I was just like, wow, I should have tried to join this band when they tried to get me to join it the first time. Because they're really good and they're going to go somewhere. But I knew Dave, and I met Suni and Ben, and I was like, I support Bennett as a bass player choice. He was really good. Bennett left kind of rather suddenly, right? And they had not so good bass player choices, I think, after. I don't need to go into that, but they had that was kind of the weak link in the lineup for a while. They had problems with that, and Driven had kind of quietly disbanded in the background, and I was just working on solo stuff. So Dave asked me about just kind of coming and recording bass tracks for what became the second EP called Waiting Room. And so I did that. I was like, I don't want to commit to a band right now. Everything's too crazy. But from the first 2 practices I jammed with these guys, I was like, I've got to get in this band, and we already started working on material together. It was a really good fit, and so I recorded the tracks for that album, and then now here we are, so about a year later. And then to take it really full circle, I didn't know Ben until a few years ago, but my fiance and Dave's girlfriend, who are best friends forever, knew Ben in elementary school. So that's a story you'd only get in Salt Lake City. So
that's true. Salt Lake is definitely the biggest small town you'll ever be in. Cool, guys. Well, I want to hear some more music. I'm betting everybody else out there wants to hear some more music too. So let's give them another song, guys.
Sweet. This next song is called "Deal of the Moth." It was named after a candy bar for the deal of the month, Thank you, Walgreens. Thank you.
Wow. Man, that was so cool. Now, I've heard you guys play a few times, and I've actually heard that song a few times. Do you guys have that song recorded somewhere?
It's gonna be on the album.
On the album. So you're working on it at least, right? Okay, because that song, the rest of the world needs to. That all I can say is holy crap.
Thanks.
So as I said, I've heard you guys a bunch of times, and every time that I've heard you, the impression that I've had is if there was one song that I would learn from any local band, it would be that song on guitar. Honestly, there's a lot of amazing local bands around here. And there's Melodramas, there's Of Earth Inside, we've heard Five State Killing Spree, we've heard a lot of amazing bands, but that song right there, Suni, your guitar parts on that are just mind-bogglingly good. And I'm sure everybody out there can agree with that. So, I think that, and also your influences are very clear on that too. It's cool to watch your soloing and go, yeah, I can see the Steve Vai there. So, anyways, a few items of business really fast. First of all, there have been several comments about the lack of a jacket, on my part. Usually, I'm wearing some big suit jacket, and anybody who's seen me before will know that I'm always wearing a big, suit jacket. That's what I'm always wearing, and I'm sorry, I didn't know you guys liked it that much, but the people have been going crazy about the lack of jacket tonight, so I'm sorry, I apologize, I'll be better next time, but in case you guys weren't aware, it was almost 90 degrees in Utah today, and it's not fun to wear, a t-shirt and then a button-up shirt and then a jacket over that in 90-degree weather in Utah. It's not my thing. So maybe next week I'll just bring it here to Sandy Station and I'll wear it. Matter of fact, you guys should request a color of jacket because I have a closet full of pretty much any color of jacket that you guys could want me to wear. So let's hear some color requests tonight. All right, next item of business. Next week's show, we have Berlin Breaks on, which I've been excited about this show for a while. Sorry, not next week's. I'm used to saying next week. This show is 2 weeks from tonight, which that is June 11th. They will be on. If you guys want more info about that, go to mymusichangout.com. That's where you'll find all the little details about that show. I also want to say happy birthday to Dennis DUCE, who is our producer, This guy is everything that BandWidth is pretty much. Without this man, BandWidth would not even be close to existing. Dennis DUCE found me about 3 months ago and introduced me to Google Plus and a lot of other cool things and had me play on a few of his Hangouts. This man is incredible, guys. So I'm sure everybody in here gave a round of applause for Dennis just a second ago, but everybody out there in Webland, give a little round of applause for Dennis because this man goes through a lot of crap to make this show run.
Happy birthday, Dennis!
Right. Thank you so much to everybody who's listened here, who's come out here to Sandy Station. We appreciate every last one of you guys. And Lily Gray, you guys, thank you so much for being a part of this.
Our pleasure. Thank you.
And
thank you.
I have one more audience question for you. And I'm actually going to ask this question, walk off stage, and you're going to answer it, and then you're going to play your last song and sing yourselves out.
You're going to leave us on the spot?
I'm going to leave you on the spot, David. Are you cool with that?
Okay, bring it on. Let's do it.
Oh, absolutely. Go ahead. Matter of fact, I'm going to ask you this question, but this question is also your opportunity to plug anything you want, plug an album and a show or whatever it be. And this is a question that came from a fan. How do you guys get your sound to gel so well? And I want to rephrase that just a little bit. What is the secret to your musical powers as a band? That's really what I want to know. What's your secret? Because I want to get a little piece of that for myself.
A lot of live and let live. Patience is a big, I don't know, we kind of put an idea for the song out. We work with it, and then, I don't know, maybe a week later, maybe a month later, it'll develop. And we sort of impregnate the air with music, and then we let it deliver something.
We're a true band democracy, or we try to be, and everyone's ideas are valid, and that's one of the reasons I really wanted to start playing with these guys after working on the album with them. So it's a really good environment for creativity, and that comes through. If you're gelling well when you're writing, that's going to come through in your performances too. So I think that.
No matter what the three of us come up with, no matter what we come up with, this guy will come into the room and he'll just sing something that's just like out of this world. That just is like, have you heard this before? It's like, no, we just came up with it the other day. We're waiting for you to put words to it, and he just takes it and runs with it.
Can I comment on
Thank
that?
you, dude. Thanks.
Okay, I'll make it brief. I have to say that this band, I'm very grateful for everybody in it because, like, I don't know, I'll go cheesy style. Suni's a brilliant, great guitar player, great songwriter. Works so hard, very like he's like the producer in the band. Like will like be like, drum part, like add another kick, and I'll be like, I'll add another kick, and then the song will be like, oh wow, that's a lot better. Dave is a brilliant lyricist. His lyrics are a common, they're like great lines that make a great piece of art, and like they're really enigmatic. I don't know what our songs are about, but Dave's melodies, his voice is really fantastic, and Justin's just a musical beast. Like he's written some drum beats, and I'm like, oh wow, that's really smart. And he's got and he's a musical beast. But that's and we lock ourselves in the band room and practice a lot. So if we were to have a secret, that's it.
Right on. Well, we got to plug some shows real fast.
So we've got 3 shows coming up in the next week or two. We'll be anyone in Central or Southern Utah will be in Richfield all day Saturday. We have a show with Advent Horizon and Of Earth Inside. There'll be 2 shows on that day in Richfield. So and then we'll be at the Royal on Friday, June 6th for Berlin Breaks, who you'll see here in 2 weeks for their CD release show at the Royal over in Murray. So come check that out.
Sweet. All right, we have one more song. It's called "The Others." Thanks for having us, and thanks for listening. Thanks again.